From the moment I wake up in the morning, I have to check my blood sugar. I use a constant glucose monitor that I wear on my body. It has a small subcutaneous needle and a transmitter that checks my blood glucose levels every 5 minutes. The transmitter sends the data to a receiver, into our cell phones. If my blood sugar drops below 75 milligrams per deciliter, or goes above 200 milligrams per deciliter, it will send out an alarm alerting me and my family that I am in a danger zone. I have to weigh all the carbs in every meal, and then calculate how many carbs are in the food, and how much insulin I will need to take to cover the rise of my blood sugar. Every meal and every carb is different. If I catch a cold or get sick, my blood sugar will rise. If I go through a growth spurt, my blood sugar levels will become erratic. Managing my blood sugar is an essential part of my daily routine. I have to think like a pancreas. If I cut or injure myself, I have to seek appropriate medical care, because diabetics don't heal the same way as non-diabetics, and complications and infections are more likely. I wear an insulin pump that I fill with insulin and program with a PDM, or personal diabetes manager. Alright, so I'm going to pull this off and put on a new one. I have to do this about every 3 days. Alright, this is the Omnipod pump. It's completely wireless. It's got a syringe which you use to inject the insulin into the pump, and then you replace it every 3 days. And it gives you a small basal increment of a certain amount every hour, or every portion of an hour, depending on how you set it. And then you can use it to also give boluses. And then you take this and inject it into your pump. If there's enough insulin in your vial, the pump will make 2 beeps, and you then hit next. This is the pump on my arm, and this is the device I use to control my pump. It has you set it to inject a certain amount of insulin every few minutes to keep your blood sugar hopefully steady, and you also use it to program your bolus insulin whenever you eat. Or correct.
So that's the amount of insulin you have to dose for every time you have a meal.
Right.
And then all day long and all night long, you're giving yourself little bits of insulin to keep your blood sugar under control.
Yes.
You have to think like a pancreas.
Yes.
You're your own pancreas.
I am my own pancreas. This is my insulin kit. I have to carry it everywhere I go. These are my 2 devices, the CGM and the insulin pump. I wear them all the time.